life and happy as well. And I feel like my speech is something to do that.
All right. Anything you want to say to the folks at home?
Yeah. How you doing, guys? You know, Queens, New York. I'm out here, you know what I'm saying? Suffolk Boulevard by Southside.
Okay. All right.
Love you, Mom.
All right. Have fun tonight.
Thank you very much.
No
Appreciate
problem. All right now. So Angela's going to have to join me in a minute there. But for folks... Go ahead. Have fun tonight. No problem. All right. So Angela's going to join me in a minute. Come here, Angie.
Hey, here I come, Jessica.
See, so now we're back. I told you that we were going to see her again. Like,
Hold on a second.
look at you.
Now
You had fun upstairs?
I had a ball upstairs. How'd you do down here?
Oh, we were great. We had producers come down and talk to me, tell me about some of the futures that is in store for their shows and stuff like that, and how happy they are to be here tonight.
Okay, look at the shoes.
Oh, you like?
I do. How you walking in them?
Huh? Oh,
How you walking in them?
I make do. Hey, listen, we're women. We have to do what we have to do.
We gotta do.
But your dress, just who made it? You got to talk to me. You got to tell me about this ensemble.
Simply Ma'am. It's custom made by Simply Ma'am. You can go online, simplyma'am.com, and get one of these.
Okay.
And the shoes.
You want to talk about shoes? Look at them shoes.
The shoes are Prada, Python and silk.
Okay, so let it be known here, the devil doesn't always wear Prada.
Right? I love it.
All right, so what are we looking for tonight? We have over 100 honorees going on tonight, and over 16 categories, anywhere from the First Amendment. We got the George. Say again?
Be Youth is one of the categories.
It's definitely
Wow Factor.
The Wow Factor. As a matter of fact, I had the privilege of talking to our 2014 Wow Factor Award winner, who's nominated again tonight.
Okay.
So let's see.
It's going to be really interesting up in here.
Yeah, well, let's see if does the lightning strike twice in the same place?
Could be.
It could be. Maybe tonight. Who knows?
So are we ready to start the awards yet?
Not yet. We'll be getting there shortly. It's moments away.
It's moments away. Well, before, we get to that, maybe somebody wants to come down to BRIC House and get it popping in here and show us their artistic flair.
Yes, folks, listen, by all means, we want you to come down. All Brooklynites are welcome. Come to one of our orientations. That's going to be the first Tuesday and the third Saturday of every month. Go ahead and take one of our certification classes and show us and the rest of Brooklyn that artistic flair, okay?
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. So... And we're honoring women.
Yes, this is women empowerment tonight. Yes, all about the women. Yes,
empowerment.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, about that. And there's plenty of women in the media to be proud of. All the way from Viola Davis to Kerry Washington.
Isn't she fab? And what about Miss Debbie Allen?
Always. I mean, that's legends.
Legend. Dancer,
I mean, listen, you want to go to
director Ava DuVernay.
Yes, absolutely. Hey, let's go even further than that. We got to give a shout out to Betty White. Lady's still kicking it with us.
90-something years old and still working.
Yes.
Now, that's who I want to be when I grow up. Wait a minute. Speaking of Betty White, what about Cicely Tyson? Still working.
God bless her. And looking fabulous. It's all get out. Yes, you want to talk about that's what you want to look like when you get older?
Hello. We got to figure out who her glam squad is.
Listen, I want to know them secrets. Every last one of them. Let them out, ladies. We cannot. We have to share these things, okay? Did you not see us in the beginning? We had a struggle getting ready. But... Yes, we didn't know what shoes we were wearing. We didn't know what dresses we were going to wear. We were struggling in the back there. Listen,
did they see you practicing in your heels?
Listen, nobody had to film me practicing in the heels. But that's okay. Listen, it takes practice. I don't wear heels on a regular basis, but I certainly like the way they look. So we have to do what we have to do. As women, that's what we do.
Women, we got to do what we got to do.
It's the motto, right? We don't always do what we want to do, but we do what we have to do. We do what must be done.
So speaking of women's empowerment, what about Ava DuVernay? Director, fabulous, got some new Queen Sugar, other stuff.
Oh, and then who's that all behind? Oprah. Who started all the way back in the 80s, made his way down to her own network.
That's who I'm looking forward to, meeting one day.
Getting up there, only woman in the United States that's a billionaire.
Didn't you talk about that?
Yes.
Shonda Rhimes.
Shonda has Thursday night primetime locked down on ABC.
Absolutely.
From Grey's Anatomy, even though I did miss the private practice.
What else?
Scandal.
How to Get Away with Murder.
Yes, cannot wait.
A woman of color.
We are making our way in this world. We're moving on up.
You're not going to sing the Jeffersons theme song, are you?
Okay, fine, I won't do it.
Okay. All right, wait. Who else? Who else can you think of?
For women?
Yes. Well, there's Gayle King. She's doing her thing too.
Well, hello, one of the shows on ABC is hosted with nothing but women.
The View.
The View.
The View.
And you go for Whoopi Goldberg, you want to talk about another legend. And
Absolutely.
And she, I feel like she's been blessed to be one of those few in Hollywood, but I feel like they just let them be themselves. Okay, that woman steps on the red carpet and does exactly what she wants to do, and nobody says anything about it. That I love. Her and Jennifer Lewis, I think that's another one.
Oh, I love
her.
Jennifer Lewis.
That's everybody's auntie. That's everybody's mama that you love.
And let her get away with murder.
They need to put her on How to Get Away with Murder. She'll probably turn the show upside down.
Her and Cicely Tyson. Wow.
That may be too much.
Wow. That
might be just like a tad bit too much. Just a little bit.
Okay.
It's got to be balanced.
And what about, let's take it back. What about Anna Marie Horsford? Remember her?
Oh, man, yes. That's another legend. Another
Okay,
Hollywood.
let's go. Wait. Queen Latifah.
UNITY. Unity, always.
And directing, producing, acting.
Actor, singer, the whole nine. So listen, folks. We're going back to the award ceremony.
Yeah.
That's going to start momentarily. If you didn't get your votes in already, don't forget People's Choice. I'm curious to see who that's going to be. I can't wait.
Oh, you know what? I think we get to do. Okay.
That's the secret. That's the
sorry.
secret. Don't worry though. You'll see us again as the night progresses.
Yeah,
we'll be back.
I think we'll see him again.
We'll be back.
We'll come back.
We'll be back. So are you watching us? So be sure to tune in and watch us live again. We are still live on Facebook, and we are live on the Brooklyn Free Speech.
Yes.
And in HD.
HD. And if you want to be a part of it,
everything?
get on down. Come on down here.
Yes, come on down,
hang out
folks.
with us. Right? We still have plenty of room, I'm
Yes,
sure.
we still have
and
plenty
we
of
have
rooms.
food and hors d'oeuvres.
All right now.
Yeah,
so,
that's good.
are we ready for the show?
I think we are.
All right, folks. Well, speaking of community producers,
okay,
let the show begin.
And what is it? Be authentic.
Be smart.
Be authentic.
Be educated.
Be free.
Be free, folks.
All right.
Let the show begin.
Do I look handsome?
Anywhere you'd like me to, like it's up here or down here.
I look good? Camera love me?
I am Denise Sutton.
Hi, my name is Brandeis Stanley.
Cordell McCammon.
Bejnella Can.
Stefan. Ilflix Edwards.
My name is Cheryl with an S for Special Walker the Talker.
And I won the 2016 George Stoney Be Informed Award.
And I won for the Be Free Wow Factor Award.
I am the 2016 winner of the Be Free Most Valuable Producer Award.
I won this beautiful award for the Be Healthy.
I won for Social Impact.
I'm the first winner of the Wow Factor Award.
My first Be Free Award experience was amazing.
It was an elegant affair, you know.
Everyone just told me, you need to dress up.
You know, I seen people cleaning up.
You need to get a tuxedo. I say, what?
And I did not expect it to be so fabulous.
And there were these cupcakes that were works of art.
The best part is the food afterwards.
Seeing everyone's work projected on this giant screen. It was this massive screen. It was just something that was really just so overwhelming.
When I heard my name called as a Be Free Award winner, it was humbling, it was an honor.
I just started screaming. I was ecstatic, as I said. I was like, oh my God.
The validation is very important because it helps me get outside of my own thinking.
It's a spiritual high I'm still feeling right now.
It's hard to do a TV show and it's a lot of work, and just to know that people watched it and got something out of it really meant a lot.
I keep my trophy in my bookshelf at home so everyone who comes to my house can see it.
I keep it right on my mantle. First thing you see. I keep my Be Free Award right on my night table. I keep looking at it every time I go to bed. I said, I don't believe I won this award.
This thing is heavy.
The meaning of the Be Free Awards to me, amazement.
This place, it allows a platform for people to showcase ideas they have, and not just have them, but to, get around other like-minded people, pull some talent together.
Your show is not just going on the air and nobody hears you. You're actually being heard and you're being appreciated.
It just signifies what dedication means.
It's like God answering your prayer. The Almighty answering your prayer. That's what the BC Award means to me.
Well, for the 2017 Be Free Awards, you can expect that we're going to have a lot of fun from the beginning to the very end. This year, we're just going to have a blast. We're just going to have fun. We're going to have fun with it, and we're going to keep it professional, and we're just going to have a good time.
Sweet and tenderly say my name. Always got to watch your back, for the good ones and the bad ones all look the same. You smile with conviction, and my body tries but gives in. So why didn't I appreciate your love, the finest thing I could ever have? And why go on and manipulate myself to get away with the upper hand? And why didn't I anticipate the fall, the undertow of letting go? Why didn't I eradicate my fears? They're keeping me cold. You could trade me for another with a body like a bird, or trade me for another whose voice just can't be heard. But I've heard it all before. You want her fine without a clue. Well, my heart is locked in a time capsule, and it ain't being dug by you. So why didn't I appreciate your love, the finest thing I could ever have? And why go on and manipulate myself to get away with the upper hand? And why didn't I anticipate the fall, the undertow of letting go? Why didn't I eradicate my fears? They're keeping me cold. I didn't want to, but I had to shine. I didn't want to, but I had to shine. I didn't want to, but I had to shine. I didn't want to, but I had to shine. So why didn't I appreciate your love, the finest thing I could ever have? And why go on and manipulate myself to get away with the upper hand? And why didn't I anticipate the fall, the undertow of letting go? Why didn't I eradicate my fears? They're keeping me cold. I didn't want to, but I had to shine. I didn't want to, but I had to shine. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land and of the free and the home of the
And now, your hosts for the 2017 Be Free Awards. The previous winner of the Wow Factor Award, Serena Goodman, and the host of the award-winning Kings County Chiefs football, Daniela Rodriguez.
Hey, Brooklyn, how we doing? Well, welcome to the Brooklyn Free Speech Be Free Awards. So wait a minute, because I practiced this, right? So, bienvenidos, what was the other one? No, Yoko-san, right?
Yeah.
And bienvenu. Welcome, that's 3 languages, holla. So, the Brooklyn Free Speech Be Free Awards, our theme for this year's ceremony is celebrating women's voices. This does not mean we're not celebrating the voices of our many wonderful male producers, because all of our producers, no matter how you identify, we love each and every one of you equally. And at this time, I'd like to introduce this beautiful young lady here. This is my co-host, Daniela Rodriguez. Show us some love. Welcome, Daniela. So, what do you think of this? We've been waiting all week long to make this happen, right?
Yeah.
What do you think of this?
I feel great. Last year I had the honor of receiving an award, and this year I'm here hosting with you, Ms. Goodman.
Oh, come on, please, just call me Serena.
Yes, ma'am.
Listen now, you're gonna make me feel old. Listen, let me tell you something. I got 3 granddaughters, right? But they don't call me grandma. They call me Glamma. You understand? Because you know I'm just too glamorous to be anybody grandma yet. All right? So anyway, by the way, tonight's show is the first program to be shown on New Brooklyn Free Speech HD channel 1994 on Time Warner and 951 on Cablevision, so you can tune in later to see the replay.
And now it's my pleasure to introduce the visionary behind BRIC, our president, Leslie Schultz.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Daniela and Serena. And on behalf of the entire BRIC staff and board, I am honored to welcome you all to the 4th annual Be Free Awards. It's a very special night for all of us. I'm particularly pleased to acknowledge the presence of so many of our community producers, and I want to say a special thank you to our BRIC Community Media staff who put their heart and soul into putting together this evening. Thank you all so much. And thank you all for attending tonight's festivities. As I think most of you know, BRIC is this one I can do from heart, is the leading presenter of free cultural programming in Brooklyn and one of the largest in New York City. BRIC House serves as Brooklyn's cultural living room. Our doors are open and everyone is welcome. Tonight we celebrate women's voices as a way to highlight the free and open access to arts and media that BRIC so strongly believes in. We celebrate the freedom to express ourselves, to define ourselves. We all cherish having a safe place to be ourselves. The commercial film industry has so much power over how we view ourselves and our relationships with others. Yet, it has only 9% female directors. By contrast, nearly half of the 100 producers who submitted to Be Free this year are female. Yay for all our submitters. Barriers to participation by women should be identified and minimized. I'm glad to say that at BRIC, 78% of senior managers are women. That's pretty great, right? It's very different. Opportunity at BRIC for women in technical positions is among the very highest in the New York arts community, due in large part to the egalitarian nature of our community media programs. At BRIC, if you can do it, then you can do it. BRIC is about access for all. As we celebrate women's voices, we are really celebrating the dream of public access. We are celebrating all of you who face obstacles every day to bring your visions to the public. Each and every one of you, each and every one of us, have faced obstacles that could have caused us to give up, to remain silent. Nevertheless, we persisted. We did, didn't we? And we will. We'll keep persisting. We are proud of you. We're proud of all of our producers. We celebrate you for being part of our community. Thank you very much. Where's Serena? Okay, I'll leave.
Annual Be Free Awards. This is your night to shine. We believe it is important for all of us to define ourselves. We understand that what we think of ourselves is just as important as what others think of us.
All of our honorees were nominated by Brooklyn Free Speech Community Producers. There were nearly 100 nominees.
Wow. And before we go on, I want to say something, because anybody who knows me already know I'm real transparent. If you are nominated, I want you to know there's thousands of shows. Even if you don't walk across the stage, each and every one of you that's nominated, you're already a winner. So please give yourself a round of applause right now. Okay? Because I can tell you that the first year, I was nominated in a whole bunch of categories and I did not walk across the stage. But when I walked out of here, I knew I was a winner. Because if I got nominated for so many categories, among thousands of shows, I must be bad. So I want you to make sure you all feel that way tonight. So each category was judged by a panel of staff and others who they took the time to watch the hundreds of hours of programs submitted. And of course, technical quality is always important, but more importantly are the many values we share as a community. We hold our values high.
Our judges try to be objective. They didn't make decisions based on personal preferences. Oh, we should mention the 19 New York Emmy Award nominations BRIC Community Media got this year.
That deserves a round of applause. There were 6 Brooklyn Free Speech shows nominated.
That's all good, but the Emmys are really just a great build-up for much more important Be Free awards.
Exactly.
We respect our own.
Exactly. You got that right, girl.
We are here to honor everyone nominated tonight for all your hard work. Prepare yourselves for the first award of the evening.
Everyone ready for the first award of the evening? I know you are, because I'm gonna tell you when I walked across the stage, this is the one I won, so I'm gonna tell you about it, because it's special to me. All right, so the WOW Award is for an on-air personality with that wow factor. That's the one that could be found in a traditional on-air style host, or it could be that person you just can't seem to take your eyes off of. And the finalists for the wow factor are...
We as the children of God are supposed to be the embodiment of love.
Yes, exactly.
The embodiment of love. And the embodiment of love says, come.
Yes.
Everybody. Because everybody has something. And I'm supposed to love you where you are.
Count your stars.
Count my stars.
Focus on the stars. Because we're all stars.
No, we're not all stars.
But we all shine. Yes, we all can shine.
No, I'm kidding. We all shine.
Do you like vlogging a lot of guys?
Absolutely, it's so much fun.
I love being vlogged too. And I do the vlogging and being vlogged, so it works out.
I think getting vlogged is the best part.
I agree.
Yeah, she's so cute when she's being vlogged. It's amazing. Screaming my head off. Yeah. I attracted a whole crowd. It was great.
Exactly. Now, I must say, your recent photos, and we have short hair, but you look...
Shown on TV is that we're money hungry, fame horn baby mamas whose only dependence is determined at the hand of a male figure in some form of fashion. For many of us, that is not our reality. For the others, well, I'd rather talk about them on the show. On Women Are Talking TV, I want to provide you with a platform to talk to each other, not at each other.
I feel that women should be able to feed their baby
for TOTM Tea Talk.
So if your baby's hungry, the baby needs to eat, right? And what I often say to people is this really isn't about you or me. This is about the baby. And if we could shift the focus from us to the baby, we might be in a completely different conversation. Also, I have the power to do an amazing thing. Look away.
Sober army of one, let's get it. I wrote a
Kevin
book
Lawrence for Rebel Variety Hour.
Kept my aura in it. Ray-Bans off the face, can't see my vision. Aura getting beat a heat cold. Let's go. I plan to take it all, man, it's all me. I'm so focused on it, never thought of plan B. I plan to be the best so they all see. I'm so focused on it.
I love the
Terry Patterson for Candid with Terry and Keith.
When you get the feedback from the crowd, the aliveness, any performer at all, whether that's a musician or any kind of artist, that as an actor, I think that the most successful thing for an actor is to feel that character be the fifth character, be the audience, be the crowd.
All right, and the 2017 host with the wow factor is...
When I had the idea for the Mocha Annual Brand, it was always about how do we create a series of books to help women of color, particularly Black and brown women, through key stages of their life, and whether that is pregnancy or entrepreneurship or other things. I wanted it to be something that could help women kind of navigate these kind of life transitions. And so
the key
and
to
T. Billy Martin, Women Are Talking TV.
Is your doctor has to, if they're not on the same page, it's because we don't know what page it is, but they have to at least understand where you are in your life. It's so important because there's so many factors that play into your decision that you,
Where's my co-winner? Not here tonight? Congratulations to her. I've seen her show a couple of times, so congratulations. Congratulations to her first. Firstly, I want to thank everyone for this award who voted for me. I also would like to thank my best friend here of 20 plus years. Yes, we're in our 40s, for being here. She came all the way from Pensacola, Florida, and no, she's not a foreigner. I also want to thank my very close and dear friends, Shantae and Alfonso and Vixen and Olu, and all of you guys who continue to support my vision and pacify my crazy. I also want to celebrate, yesterday was the first birthday of my son, Destin Thomas Martin, Mr. President. And this time last year I wasn't here because I was in the hospital giving birth. So this particular episode was very important to me to share. It's about Black women and fibroids, and it's a serious condition that we don't talk about, and that's one of my main goals right now is to make sure we are talking about it. So thank you so much.
Tonight, so we're just going to accept it on her behalf. There you go. Our second award this evening is the Spirit in Being Award. Now, this award goes to a show that examines who we are, why we're here, or the meaning of life. Nothing heavy, right? On Brooklyn Free Speech, our producers have both the time and the freedom to go wherever these questions take them.
The finalists for the Spirit in Being Award are...
¿Qué tal, amigo? Les
Juan
habla
Castillo,
el pastor Juan
Un
Castillo
lugar en la cumbre.
desde la ciudad de Nueva York. Es inmenso el placer dirigirme a ustedes, sobre todo en esta ocasión que tengo como invitado al pastor David Greco. Hoy estaré conversando con Greco acerca de lo que es destino y propósito.
A couple times I came out my house.
Jenny Groza for Pierre Andre Simmons.
Filled up with all these bottles of cans. And I knew that was money. But who in the heck wants to pick money up off the streets? Garbage and cans and bottles. There's got to be something else that a person wants. Like me. I want my own studio.
Cultures, and because of its different
Denise
cultures,
said,
and
can
those
we
laws
talk?
date back to the 9th century, and not much has progressed for women in many countries and cultures around the world, because women are thought to have been a lesser, when in fact, what was it, the study or something, that these men wanted to know what childbirth was like? And they was like, bring it on.
Matt Williams for Gifted and Unlifted.
Open your eyes and see, I paid it all. What more can I say? What can I do to show my love?
There are things that you want to do.
Things out for sisters.
Even if you're afraid, be afraid. But do them anyway, because this is the only chance we get, and we should try to do all of the things that we want to do in this life. So from here on out, I'm just gonna go full throttle and try to get in everything that I want to do, whether it's traveling or trying new things, whatever it is.
And the winner of this year's Spirit in Being Award is Juan Castillo for Un Lugar en la Cumbre.
Para motivar. Es indispensable funcionar, trabajar, caminar, negociar, pero motivado. Y eso te permitirá inspirar a otro, motivar a otro. Lo otro es que también yo creo que es vital planificar con flexibilidad. Muchas personas hacen planes, pero son rígidos en sus planes.
So, is Mr. Castillo here? All right, so we're going to accept this award. You want to accept the award in español, por favor?
Oh, gracias, gracias.
You see why she's a co-host? We make a great team. When they told me that I was going to be co-hosting with a 12-year-old, I said, bring it on, baby, bring it on. And she's a superstar. And I'm honored, because I think what it is sometimes is that as women of a certain age, right, sometimes we pass the baton to our younger sisters, but we don't give instructions. So what I'm asking all of my women of a certain age, I want you to turn to any of the young women that's near you, and I want you to say to them, I vow to pass the baton with instructions. Ready? I promise to pass the baton with instructions. Got it? Give yourself a round of applause. All right. Now don't forget that now. Later on when you see them and they roll their eyes at you, I still want you to say, I promise to pass the baton with instructions. Next, we have a very, very special presentation.
The Be Freed BRIC Community Vision Award is given to an individual or organization whose work has strengthened people's access to community, media, and the arts, or whose work serves to amplify the voices of those that often go unheard. This is one of the most important awards we present because it speaks to our highest values.
Please give a warm round of applause to Rose Crichton, Marketing for Community Media.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. This year, we present the award to ECPAT USA, whose offices are actually located just a few blocks away from us, but whose work tackles a very global issue. They are the leading anti-trafficking policy organization in the United States. ECPAT USA belongs to an international network of organizations in 75 countries, all working to end the commercial sexual exploitation of children. As a past Media Share participant, we collaborated on a video piece that asked a simple but poignant message to the tourism industry. Does your hotel know? Let's take a look at that video now.
On our way out of the hotel, the guy at the front desk looked at me. We looked at each other. I feel like he knew something was wrong or off or whatever, but he looked away. They always look away. It's weird because there must be something they can do. Right?
Accepting for ECPAT USA are Sarah Porter, Director of Development and Partnerships, Michelle Guelbert, Director of Private Sector Engagement, and Carla Licavoli, Outreach and Administrative Coordinator.
Well, thank you so much for this Community Vision Award. And this is a big deal because this is the first time I've worn heels in 7 years. I'm not kidding. We want to especially thank Liam and also Rose for their dedication to us in the Media Share program. And also, I must say, Liam, thank you for putting up with us for an entire day of filming in a hotel room. We also want to thank Victoria for lending her talent. And a big shout out to my colleagues, Michelle and Carla, for their script writing abilities and their creative vision. And I must say they are among the best women to work alongside. We are so honored to accept this award. And though we're not doing it for ourselves, we're doing it to create a more just world. It feels perfect that ECPAT USA is part of the Be Free Awards tonight. ECPAT USA envisions a future where no child is bought, sold, or used for sex. As we saw in this video, there are unseen children trapped and exploited in the sex industry. A survivor of sex trafficking who we work with explained it so clearly. My body was free, but my mind was not. The hardest chains to break are the psychological ones. People are shocked to learn that children are used in the sex trade here in the United States, not just in far-off places like Thailand, and oftentimes the venue is hotels. ECPAT USA works with hotels because it is urgent. Hotel employees are often in a position to identify and respond to a victim of sex trafficking, which is why we offer training and resources. Every child, everywhere, deserves a childhood, a time where they are protected and safe. And we will not stop until this is our reality. So thank you, BRIC, once again for giving us the opportunity to speak for all those who are still not yet free and their voices go unheard. So again, thank you for letting us be here tonight.
How we doing? You hanging in there? Yeah, okay, all right, okay. So, tonight's presenter of the B Harmonious Award is one of the producers of the BRIC TV's B-side, Ro Johnson.
Welcome, everybody. Music is very important to BRIC. In fact, it was said that BRIC was born in a park with the fabulous BRIC Celebrate Brooklyn Festival. And of course, B-side, the whole purpose of B-side is to bring exposure to Brooklyn-based musicians and artists. The B Harmonious Award is for a music-centered show, and it can be anything from a live performance to a music video, or a music critique. And the finalists for the 2017 B Harmonious Award are Pedro Soler for Visual Caffeine. Kevin Lawrence for Rebel Variety Hour.
You know you shouldn't be on your own. Follow me to the dance floor. Let's have a little fun and more. Move your feet.
Dave Leon for Dave's Family Christmas.
The stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world.
Richard Waltz for Jazz in the Triangle. And Ellen Rivera for Mind Troll Snows It In. And the winner of the 2017 B Harmonious Award is David Leon for Dave's Family Christmas. It's Dave.
I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me.
All right, Dave is not here tonight, so I am going to accept this award on his behalf, and I'm sure he thanks everyone who voted and all of the community producers who are here tonight.
Next is the 2017 award for Best Entertainment. Be Hilarious is a comedy-based show. It could be sketch humor, coverage of a comedic presentation, or any other show that's meant to make us laugh.
So before we go to the finalists, I gotta say something, because she corrected me. She's not 12, she's 13 3/4. All right, so, okay? Yeah. All right, okay, now we can go on. So our finalists for Best Entertainment, Be Hilarious are...
Now the walls do bleed on an alarming regularity, and there's wailing.
Presents.
She loves night wailing.
That's my favorite kind of wailing.
Also, the bathrooms are recently refinished.
Let's take a look. This is a great bathroom. But are you sure there's actual paranormal activity and not just your standard household noises?
All right. Hey, yeah.
Nicholas Lemon for Some TV.
Let's get high. Oh, look at us. We're Canadians getting high. Oh, I'm from Vancouver. Oh, I'm from Halifax. Hey, look, I can see the CN Tower. Oh, look at that. Hello, CN Tower. Jump. Oh. Hello, CN Tower.
This is rigged. The whole thing.
Ron Rondon, Road Trip with Ron Rondon.
Okay, that's good for Trump. Why is it that's including your marriage? Why are you building an oil rig above Trump Tower? I'm sorry, repeat the question, please. Why are you building an oil rig above Trump Tower?
Snapchat. I'm the most deleted person in Snapchat history. Oh my God, which I guess I can say is an honor. It is. It's more like a game now when I have to make new accounts. So not only are you like a funny man on Vine, but also you moved on to Snapchat along with Instagram. And Facebook, yeah, everywhere, yeah. Now you get your start on Vine, which, needless to say, it did get shut down. What are your thoughts on that? I'm really sad about Vine getting shut down.
Oh my God. And the winner for Best Entertainment, Be Hilarious is...
Looks just like me.
Nicholas Lemon, Some TV.
Okay, you know what I'm taking off?
Oh no. Well, I suspect you're going to take a shower.
A very hot one.
Make sure you use shampoo instead of soap. It's easier on your...
Putting your fingers in our mouths.
Don't put your fingers in my mouth. I don't know where they've been. Don't do that.
Thank you. I am not Nicholas Lemon, nor is this Nicholas Lemon. Nicholas could not be here tonight because he's Canadian. But if he were, he would like to thank BRIC Network and Be Free Awards for giving him this opportunity. He'd also like to thank his American producing partners, Paul McGinnis and Noel McNeil, that's this guy. And we would also like to thank Karen and David Tinline for all the behind-the-scenes work, his writing partners, Randall Willis and Marsha Mason, for helping him create this, to Kevin Scott and the entire cast for doing all they could to make Some TV a reality. And in closing, Nicholas would like to leave you with 2 life thoughts. One, from the Muppet movie, life is like a movie, write your own ending. The other is, from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, run away! Thank you and good night. Thank you.
Wow. So the Best Entertainment Variety Award is for a show which entertains us through a mixture of presentations, which may include music, comedy, dance, theater, talk, whatever it takes.
Now, the finalists for Best Entertainment Variety. Akinyali Stefan for Trading Photos.
David Leon for Dave's Family Christmas.
Dustin with some ice and sugar.
I love
John Haggins
Yeah,
for
just brings out the
Globetrotter.
sweetness a
John
bit.
Haggins TV.
Right. And also you get the get them a bit warm.
Right. So does this dish ever have to marinate for a while?
No, it's a la minute.
Oh.
Sorprendido.
Jose Francis, por un cantico panamino.
I feel like as a woman sometimes
Michael,
it's
the
like
femme spot.
like the world will swallow you alive if you don't use what you got to your advantage.
Absolutely.
Because if you don't take advantage of your looks and capitalize on it, somebody else will.
You gotta tell your fans, because some of your fans are asking.
And Mark says K-Bits for real fans, real talk.
I'm not Cupid, I'm Santa Claus. You got me confused. I have those powers. Tell your fans to leave me alone with that request. I can't.
All right, and the winner is.
One of the last things that we were trying to do was eliminate
Mark says K-Bits for real fans, real talk. I know that was a setup.
Like say if it's inside the street, they'll get like maybe a fine, or they'll just get a warning.
In the building?
But inside of a school, these kids will
Yes.
suspended for up to 30 days.
Congratulations.
You're welcome.
Brooklyn, we did it. I just want to thank everyone who's helped out on the show for all the years going through. Cliff, Pop, the too many names to mention. We love all of you for helping out.
David,
And
Ammo.
our team is like a family to us. We hang out, we look out for each other, and that's the way it's supposed to be, and we do this because we have the passion for it. We love it, and we ain't making millions, at least not yet, but either way, we love what we do, and that's important. So have fun, and hopefully everyone here will make it someday.
I had to bury my aunt this morning, but she wouldn't have it any other way but for me to be here tonight, because that's the type of person that she was. So I'm going to dedicate that to my Aunt Dot. Rest in peace.
And me being new, me being on this show, I just want to say thank you to these two guys, because I am that girlish tomboy, and to have a platform to really do what I love and to do it with people that I've grown to love and grown to really call my family. Just thank these two guys. Thank everybody that helps Real Fans, Real Talk as a whole. So thank everybody out there. I see a few of you guys. Thank you so much. And thank you, Be Free, for giving us the W. Thank you.
And shout out to Mom and Dad and the whole family and everybody.
Wasn't it amazing? Oh my goodness. I know this is, like he says, this is something that you just have to love. And all the producers out here, I want you to give yourself a round of applause right now. Because I tell you, it's not easy, but we take what we do very seriously. We give the best work that we possibly can. We educate the public, and our heart is really so into what we're doing. It's not about the money, because if it's about the money, we probably wouldn't do it, right? It's really about the love for it, the entertainment part of it, the educational part of it. So I commend all of you. I'm so honored to just be here again. This is my second year, and I'm just honored to be here. I love all of you. You are amazing, amazing producers, and I thank you just for being you. All right. So our next two awards this evening are the Be Brief Award for promos and PSAs. To present this Be Brief Award, we welcome the woman behind the scenes at BRIC Community Media, the one who makes it all happen, y'all. Office Manager Gabby Smith. How's that for intro?
Short messages can be powerful and memorable. The Be Brief Award for PSA or promo goes to a show that makes its point in a few words or images. There is an art to the punchy 30-second piece that breaks through noise and clutter. To make an impact, our Playback system allows producers to find new viewers by scheduling promos at a variety of times of day or week. Public service announcements allow organizations to connect directly to those who can most benefit from their services. The finalists for the Be Brief Awards are Bertrice Kurtz, Studio 68 promo for Passover, a new game show.
Hey, this is Kurtz here to introduce our new game show, Passover. Passover? Wow, Baruch atah. I brought the matzah.
Yo, this is DJ Future, Caribbean Video Hits. Keep it locked. Live vibes.
Second one, Tawana Chapman for Caribbean Video Hits. And the winner of this year's Be Brief Award for promos and PSAs is Tawana Chapman for Caribbean Video Hits.
The culture, the carnival, the bacchanal, and at the same time, bringing you the hottest music videos from across the Caribbean Sea. Soca, reggae, compas, Latin music, and so much more. Just make sure you check with your local cable company for listing and times.
You know, we're in the age of social media, so I gotta go live. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 1. We live. Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh, I won. Wow. All right, so everybody don't get a chance to win an award and say this. So first of all, I want to say thank you, God, for blessing me with this. All right. So, oh, wow, we did it. First of all, I want to thank all the producers that helped me out on my show. Thank you, Lenny Moore. Where are you? Oh, I see you. Thank you, Lenny. Thank you, Kevin Lawrence. Thank you. Oh, gosh. Ray, where's Ray? Yes, Emma, I see you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Burrow Bimba. I can't forget you, my darling, my sweetheart. Thank you so much, Astrude, for helping me out. Everybody who helped me out, even if I didn't mention your name, I'm nervous. I'm sorry. I probably forgot. Thank you. Oh, shoot, wait. Hi, Layla, Nigel. I won, guys. I won. I want to say a special thank you to my family, my kids, Genesis, Isaiah, Ojabri, and Alfred, for being patient with me and dealing with me coming home late, staying up late, working on my script. Thank you. Oh my gosh, wait. Thank you to the staff in the equipment room. I have to say that because they are so patient with me. Thank you, Kate, Clifford, Sean. Oh, I said Kate already. Thank you guys for kicking me out every night. I'm always the last producer to leave. So thank you for your patience. Thank you, everybody. Oh my God.
Alrighty, and now our next award is the Be Brief Short Video Award. The short form category, video category, celebrates those who push the boundaries of what filmmaking means. They are documentarians, artists, musicians, and narrative filmmakers. The films are 10 minutes or less and cover a broad range of engaging topics. Last year, we took a step towards becoming a legitimate film school by offering our first ever documentary intensive. Last week, we started The Intimate Eye, a class on the making of short narrative films. We have a commitment to these short, powerful messages. The finalists for the Be Brief Short Form Video Awards are Faquan Finally, Power Music. Rebecca Israel, Pay-Per-View. And the winner for this year's Be Brief Short Video Award is Rebecca Israel, Pay-Per-View.
See? That's the time. It's the last. You don't see the sun, but the time is coming.
Alrighty. So it seems Rebecca's not here for this evening, so I'll go ahead and hold this award for her. And I just want to point out that if you're looking for a shortcut to a shot at a Be Free next year, tonight's short list of entries might mean that the shortest way to fame might be through the short video categories. Think about it.
Depression gaslit me, not worthy of my own sadness, because black girls ain't allowed to feel the nuances of being human. I muddled the waters of my mother's amniotic fluid, wrestled God in her uterus. Against her will, I wailed an exit. No one taught me to sing for the departure of a body.
I was born a field of sweat, a treaty between my parents and God. I swung out of my mother like a pendulum,
ready to destroy myself before anything else had a chance to. My parents thought our home to be a Salem and I the witch. I am 8 when the trials begin. When my parents waged war against themselves, ravages my body.
When I was 12,
my mother called me a witch.
Said there was something ugly inside of me. Her prayers began burning the roof of my mouth.
I was paraded in front of pastors. I would whisper to myself, spare the rod and save me. I don't need prayers, just therapy. I learned I was a bad thing and need to be excised out of myself. Black girl afraid to be loud.
I didn't leave my room.
All I did was sleep, cry, scream.
Mama say,
cleanse yourself so the Holy Ghost can live inside you.
I began to speak with a swollen tongue in order to hold her together.
I've been begging for my voice back since the day I was screamed into a whisper.
Mama say, no one wants a black girl.
Mama say, no one wants a sad black girl.
Mama say, no one wants a black girl whose insides look like her.
I could not receive a good thing if it came, even the sun. Some days all of the world is inside of me and I am too heavy to lift the curtains.
I wish for death, like it is some sort of romantic thing. Every night I spill out of myself and onto my sheets, always making a mess.
But pieced back together by the morning. Black girls ain't useful when they're depressed, and a dead black girl ain't nothing but an inconvenience.
Some days I am abrupt with my love, and others with my anger and sadness.
Each a defense mechanism, each a weapon still. I touch myself as a reminder
that I'm still here,
a being still able
to be tender with herself.
I sit still in silence to hear my breathing, run my fingers across my wrist to check for pulse. It is still hard to say I am depressed.
Still here,
still able,
still breathing.
It is still hard. All of the men I love smell dysfunction on my breath. My father mistakes my symptoms as growing pain.
Teenage rebellion didn't hand in that assignment.
Is a constant do not disturb sign.
Lacks both motivation and ambition.
Is moody and indifferent. I am just like my father, all full of sorries and almost. He does not see me the way we sometimes cannot see a shadow when it is too dark. I grew fangs at 21.
Quit my job,
quit my man,
made humanizing myself a ritual,
mastered the art of the drag,
started calling out people's opinions as acts of violence,
had my black all glorious and feeling herself, because who else is God but a black woman, feared silent or snapping. I too shed blood, I too am betrayed by men who forsake me still. Sometimes I cannot get out of bed, because all of the women in me still need rest.
Quick change, right? Please give our performers a big round of applause. Wonderful. The sounds of our voices are as beautiful and different as the tapping of Simone Posey and the lyrics of Jenna Carter Johnson and Soray
Sobage.
Thank you. See, this is why you got to work with 13-year-olds, because that was a mouthful. It is important to recognize this beauty. It is also important to preserve it.
Our next performer does just that. Dr. Ashley Johnson is a performer, Yes.
See, I got you.
I got you.
All right. See, this is what makes a great team.
She's a former colleague of ours at BRIC. She is accompanied by singer Jasmine Wilson. They're coming.
Let's go.
That was bad.
I said their name 15 times. Yeah.
My name is Dr. Ashley Jackson. Before I begin, I would like to thank Tony for inviting me here tonight. And to the rest of my BRIC family, it feels really good to be back home. I'd first like to read from a letter that Black female composer Margaret Bonds wrote to Langston Hughes. It is dated December 27th, 1955. She writes, "In the back of the average man's mind, a woman's place is in the kitchen. But now, they even come over to see me and bring me their music. If I'd go into detail, I know you'd see the humor in it. Let me remind you that there are few women composers." The career of Margaret Bonds spans from the 1930s through the 1960s, a period in which the nation's cultural and political landscapes were dramatically shaped by the Harlem Renaissance, the Chicago Renaissance, and the modern civil rights movement. From an early age, Bonds was surrounded by the poets, the artists, and musicians of the New Negro movement. And it was from them she inherited the belief that her art could and should be used for social change. In spite of the barriers she faced as a Black female composer, she relentlessly pursued her passion for music. She composed with conviction. The 3 songs that my colleague Jasmine and I are going to share with you reflect Bonds' commitment to composing works with a message of pride in Black identity. The first is her setting of County Cullen's poem, "To a Brown Girl Dead." She composed the piece in 1933 and would later return to it over 20 years later. The second work comes from her 1950s collection of songs based on the poetry of her longtime friend and collaborator, Langston Hughes. We will perform the last song in that cycle, which is titled, "I Too." We will conclude our set with her spiritual arrangement of "Sing-a-Ho, That I Had the Wings of a Dove." Margaret Bonds is probably best known for her spiritual arrangements, which have been commissioned and recorded by Kathleen Battle, Jesse Norman, and Leontine Price. And by borrowing from that well-known repertoire, Bonds hoped to establish a connection with her African-American audiences. And later in her career, she would remark, "I think, if anything, if I deserve any credit at all, it's that I have stuck to my own ethnic material and worked to develop it." I would now like to welcome soprano Jasmine Wilson to join me on stage to perform these 3 works by Margaret Bonds. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy.
to sing America. I am the darkest sister. They send me to eat in the kitchen when company comes. But I laugh and eat well and grow strong. Table when company comes. Nobody will dare say to me, eat in the kitchen then. Besides, they'll see how beautiful I am. And be ashamed. Sing, oh, that I had the wings of a dove. Sing, oh, that I had the wings of a dove. Sing, oh, that I had the wings of a dove. I'd fly away and be at rest. The Virgin Mary had one son. I'd fly away and be at rest. The unbelievers had him hung. Sing, oh, that I had the wings of a dove. Sing, oh, that I had the wings of a dove. Sing, oh, that I had the wings of a dove. I'd fly away and be at rest. Zion's daughters wept and mourned when their dying Savior groaned. Sing, oh, that I had the wings of a dove. Sing, oh, that I had the wings of a dove. Sing, oh, that I had the wings of a dove. I'd fly away and be at rest. Cinnamon, see what a shame. I'd fly away and be at rest to trample down your Savior's name. I'd fly away and be at rest. Sing, oh, that I had the wings of a dove. Sing, oh, that I had the wings of a dove. Sing, oh, that I had the wings of a dove.
You know, there are some moments in life where even I can be lost for words, and this is one of those moments. That was just absolutely amazing. It was amazing. Yeah. And I think all of the talent, all of the performance that we had tonight are just absolutely amazing. They are just absolutely amazing. And I so got it. I know when Tony shared with me what tonight's theme was all about, celebrating the voices of women, and when he talked to me about that, I was just so excited to just be chosen to be able to host such an event. Because I think as women, it's very important that we connect with each other. We don't do that often enough. We don't try to help each other and heal each other often enough. We pretty good with the other stuff, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna have to say it in front of the men folks, but y'all know what I'm talking about, right? We're good with that stuff, but we're not so good with the encouraging each other and loving each other and being kind to each other, and sometimes just giving each other a break, right? Or sometimes just giving a helping hand. So I'm just like excited about tonight when I see all of these beautiful performers. And if you notice that all of our presenters tonight are women. Women are running, right, Leslie? Women are running some things. We have a very important voice, and we are being heard. We do some great things in media, and I just commend, especially all of my female producers like myself, that really bring things to life, and the fact that we have an opportunity like this place in order to make those things happen. So it's just a blessing. That's all I'm saying.
Next in line is the Be Young Award. It is an award that is given to programs that are by, for, or about young people. Here to present the Be Young Award is Jackie Chang, Director of Education.
It's so good to be here tonight. Wow, everyone looks so beautiful. Some of you may know that BRIC's Education Department teaches production to young people in more than 40 public schools. Students enter their work in our Concrete Stories, BRIC Youth Media Festival, sort of a Be Free for young producers in Brooklyn. The festival is produced and curated by a group of media-savvy local high school students as part of the BRIC Youth Media Education Fellowship Program. It's open to all young people in Brooklyn. Deadline for submission is April 17th, and the festival is May 31st at BRIC. Tonight's Be Young Award can have two different kinds of honorees: young people who created videos or adult producers who create work meant to improve the lives of young people. We are blessed to have both. The finalists for the 2017 Be Young Award are David Hillman for Cooking with Color for Kids, Spring Edition.
Should be healthy, meaning veggies and fruits should make up at least half of the recipe.
Alicia
and include low-fat dairy
Patterson for Meet Me at the Wave.
It should also be delicious, meaning just fresh, simple ingredients and super delicious.
Alicia Patterson for Meet Me at the Wave.
Come on, respect my flow. Amplitude tells you how loud it is. What she say? How loud it is. And frequency tells you how high it is.
We're supposed to be Michael, the Femme Spot.
We're supposed to be
nice. We're supposed to be smart. We're supposed to be cultured. But at the same time, we're supposed to be all those things, but never too much of one. Yes. Because then that's where we find ourselves in trouble. Yeah, clearly. So we're here to talk about that today. And I think that...
Now here's some
Flash
highlights
Russo,
from the Chiefs' 2015
Tomahawk Talk,
Super Bowl
Kings
victory.
County Chiefs. We say Chiefs.
Hey, this is Alex at Poly Prep, where the Chiefs just beat the Brooklyn Panthers 36-20, and the Chiefs are now an undefeated team.
I was encouraged.
Patricia Trim for Tots and Teens in Focus, Dr. Reba.
And for Charlie Line, I wanted to empower other kids for how they feel when they're bullied. So I made clothes. So when they wear the clothes, they remember that they're always perfect by themselves.
Buki Ilagbade for What Am I Doing with My Life?
We created like a website that helps students kind of get like a job. It's like
help them earn money to pay for college.
And the winner for the 2017 Be Young Award is Buki Ilagbade for What Am I Doing with My Life?
That'll be rescinded quickly. Any plans for college, or do you want to pull a Zuckerberg and just...
No. See, I'm gonna iffy about it because it's like, okay, I know like we're gonna set up for failure, but right after the failure, I'm gonna have to pick everything up and then start over.
Thank you. I had no idea I was gonna win anything, or else I would have gotten a haircut. I gotta thank my team that helped me out with this. Evan, Tony, Kim, all the amazing kids that are coding every day, that are changing our lives and making it easier. It was definitely not like this when I was in middle, upper, high school, college. They inspire me every day. I gotta thank the amazing people that have supported me throughout the way. Rachel, Janet, Eric, Brian, Janet. You know, if you have one person on your side, you have won the lottery. So it's been incredible. It's been an incredible journey, and thank you to all of you. We all know that making these shows, making content on slim to zero budgets is not easy, and it gets harder every single year. That is the ever-living truth. So to all of you who have created all this content that has changed all our lives, I thank you, and thank you to God, whose mercy is renewing every morning. Thank you.
So Brooklyn Free Speech is here for the health of the community. And that's one reason that this next award is so important. The Be Healthy Award is awarded to shows that inform or encourage viewers on healthy living.
Our finalists for the 2017 Be Healthy Award are Keratin Bayer for A Trail of Pigment.
David Hillman, Cooking with Color for Kids.
We were eating gelato one day, and I said, okay, I can make her some with just frozen bananas and some coconut milk. And I processed that together, put a little cinnamon, and she enjoyed it. And so I thought that'd be kind of cool. And then I realized that we helped build this
Roseanne Green for Health and Wellness with Roseanne Green.
Putting together a social enterprise to help women who have issues managing their cycles. And we got a high pass. So grateful. But we were very transparent with the business planning.
A screening is a test
Gregory
that helps
Ramitsky,
identify
Medcast
people
Plus.
at risk for developing a certain disease. Before they know they're at risk, before they develop any signs or symptoms of the disorder. For example, when you go to your physician, they might do blood work.
Leo Wright for Fitness the Right Way TV.
Hey! Pound that dog! Talking trash, forget FRBT.
Mark Anthony Butcher, Skating for Health.
Skating for life is a spiritual journey. You roll on alone.
You know what you should be eating, and you know what you shouldn't be eating.
Suzanne
and, there's
Bernstone.
good in every food group, and there's bad in almost every food group. So all I really did was I just switched out the bad with the good.
Well, again, you listen to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Portion control.
Wow. The Be Healthy Award is a very, very important award, especially for me. This year, I celebrate 5 years being cancer-free from breast cancer. So, whenever you see me just walking around smiling and it seems like it's for no reason, trust me, it's for a whole lot of reasons, praise God. So, this is a very important award. So, the winner for the 2017 Be Healthy Award is...
In India, turmeric has been used traditionally for thousands of years
by a trail of
in
pigment.
the cedar system, the oldest medical system known to man since around 1900 BCE. Turmeric is also used for the skin, hair, and blood, as well as for cooking. It is a vibrant yellow when made into color. Although originating in Asia.
Thank you so much. I really didn't expect that tonight. I really wanted to thank BRIC because actually in 2011 I won a fellowship to be a producer, and that really pushed me to get into filmmaking. And so this is like amazing that 6 years later I'm receiving this. So big thank you for BRIC for supporting all what I've been doing. And also I wanted to thank my partner Paris Arou, who is the leader of the short film, for helping me going through the process of filming. So thank you for this. Thank you.
So the last thing I'm going to say about that is, ladies, get your mammogram. It's uncomfortable, but it can save your life. So moving ahead. This next, and you can clap for that. That's okay. Because you're only uncomfortable for a couple of minutes, right? You know what I'm talking about. A couple of minutes, it turns into a flat pancake. You're like, what? Really? Right? But at the end of the day, I'm still standing. So this next award is very special to BRIC, the Be Artistic Award. To present this award are Kate Smirnova and Annie Malamet of Public Equipment.
The Be Artistic Award is given for shows produced with a high level of creativity. The shows can be about artistic expression, or the art can be in the form of the show itself.
This can be in long form or short, narrative or documentary, live action or animation. Our finalists for the 2017 Be Artistic Award are Charisse Harper for Panamundo Part 1, The Evolution of the Steel Pan.
May 1945, when it was announced that the war was ended, Hitler had surrendered, that was cause for celebration. Carnival was on that day.
Imagine that aspect, and it's a way for me to give like a gratitude to the sacred feminine.
Phyllis Roker for Artistic
I'm saying
Youth
that feminism, but sacred feminine. Then I think is when you find that line, could be very, very inspirational too. Now avoiding the quote.
Being in that ring with someone is
Ted Sonneman for Ashley Ash
that piece along, which is my opponent, to the spot where not just pitting me against you, it's putting me against how I can control whatever you do to make me look good.
Kirtan Bayer for Trail of Pigment.
In Natural, a shop in Jaipur, Rajasthan, is a true treasure trove of knowledge. Available are many natural elements derived from roots, plants, and minerals that are used for textile dyes, art, and medicine.
Zane Van Dusen for Mixed Signals number 1, Bodies in Motion.
And the winner of the 2017 Be Artistic Award is Kirtan Bayer for A Trail of Pigment.
Mudhead Paintings in the village
Thank
of
you so
Verizon,
much.
also in the
I really didn't expect all of this. Thank you so much.
The shapes and images on the outer walls of the hut are created using red, yellow, white, and green, celebrating life, love, and the energies of their deity.
Don't this music make you want to turn the lights on? I'm sure some babies was born to that saxophone. We ain't gonna talk about that either. The Be Free First Amendment Award is given for work that has advanced or strengthened the notion of free speech in the community. To present this award is Emily Harney, Deputy Director for Programming Initiatives. Please give her a round of applause.
Hi, everybody. It is BRIC's stated mission to present and incubate the work of artists and media makers that reflect the diversity of our city and to make that work accessible to all. It is our strongly held belief that art and culture are fundamental rights of every person and are inseparable from our humanity. Your work, the very fact that you speak out the way that you do, protects our rights and our humanity. Thank you for that. At BRIC, we commit to supporting bold and courageous artists whose stories and voices are underrepresented, complex, and challenging. We commit to doubling down on freedom of expression and making space for creative democracy. We commit to having truly open doors, creating the conditions for vulnerable communities to feel empowered in our spaces. And we acknowledge that for some, the stakes are not comfort, but survival. We commit to using art and media to resist the normalization of offensive and hateful behavior and the silencing of dissent. On behalf of BRIC, we pledge to protect the values of inclusion, participation, and compassion for everyone, regardless of race, class, religion, country of origin, immigration status, disability, age, gender identity, or sexual orientation. We thank you for your commitment to the community voice and look forward to working with you to protect and preserve our First Amendment rights. This year, our First Amendment finalists are
Was this particular poem
Katriana Yvonne for Poetry for Change 1.
I was raped when I was around 15 years old. I wrote a story about it that will appear in my book. And it wasn't until I was in my 30s or 40s that I spoke about it to two of my best friends.
For some reason,
Priestess Wallace for High Rollers TV show.
Was hidden, and I walk around the streets of New York, the streets of Brooklyn, and I see a lot of descendants. I see it in the music, I hear it in the music.
Which is what I'm really here to talk about. I'm here to talk about the Trump
And James Proctor for Scenes from a Life.
Coming of Trump and how in the last couple of days shit has gotten real strange. I mean, the whole situation has just intensified, and there seem to be forces meddling in the election in a way that is just bizarre.
And the winner of the 2017 Be Free First Amendment Award is Katriana Yvonne. Community for Change won.
And then when they are there, in spirit, they're not really there. So you use this to heal yourself.
I believe you love me. Your way of loving was to buy us a house, one which had as many flaws as some people have in a dysfunctional relationship. They can't see because they're too preoccupied with their own pain to see someone else's.
Thank you so much, everyone. This is indeed a shock, but a pleasure. I thank everyone that helped me on this shoot. I thank Dora Gray that shared her soul. It was an amazing story. I worked with amazing people. Thank you.
Up next are the 2 George Stoney Awards. Awards given to producers whose shows are intended to have a positive impact on our community. It is a great honor to present an award named after filmmaker and NYU professor George Stoney, often called the father of public access. In the middle of the 20th century, Dr. Stoney saw that the changes in technology made it possible for regular people to tell our own stories in our own words. Until age 94, he was a dedicated activist defending our right to speak as a leader in the Alliance for Community Media.
These community-oriented honorees use their voices to improve the lives of others. We are proud of each of them. The first George Stoney is the Be Informed Award for that show featuring news and information you might not find elsewhere.
The finalists for the 2017 Informed Award are
So Katrina's story is a story
Chris
for
DePezza
these
for
times.
Chris Music
We're
Concepts.
not in the Huxtable era anymore. We're in the era now of people being knocked down and feeling they can't get up. Katrina Walker's book will tell them you can get up. That what you think
The 3-minded, the pure,
Brian Ellis, City Stuff presents Beyond Scales, Part 2.
minor are infused when you start doing your orchestrations and you start doing your arrangements, when you doing like large ensembles, when you have saxophone.
Meredith Leon McCormick for World Bride Magazine, Nuptials Around the World.
It's all about the catering, the pink dresses, low bags, very sexy, that you can always accessorize your belt with something to make it look bridal. Okay. So
Sharice Tia Harper, Panamundo, Part 1, The Evolution of the Steel Pan.
In Trinidad and Tobago, literally, the word carnival means farewell to the flesh. What it amounts to is absolutely total abandonment, the adoption of a very free spirit.
Man Up Inc. is a
Florence
non-profit
Mafomame for
organization
Inside Man
located in the
Incorporated,
East
an
New York
NYU-based
neighborhood of Brooklyn.
nonprofit organization.
They held their first ever Manhood Conference and Resource Fair on January 16, 2016. The conference took place at the Van Sicklen Community Middle School under the Fatherhood Initiative pillar.
Let me ask you.
And Alfonso Several's second Saturday.
Christian God, or is God a product of the African tradition?
In Yoruba, we say Olodumare. In the Catholic Church, we say God. It's all one. And we have to understand that we're not the only ones here that pray to God.
And the winner for the 2017 George Stoney Be Informed Award is Brian Ellis for City Scope Presents Beyond Scales Part 2.
prevention counseling to the youth. I work with over 10 to 20,000 youth every year, dealing with self-esteem, peer pressure, decision-making, bullying, gangs. It's called life skills. And I counsel the youth and talk to them about their problems. I deal with drug prevention.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank BRIC for this special award. I receive it in the love that was given. Also want to thank Brooklyn Free Speech for all their great work that they're doing for the community. Give it up for them. I'd also like to thank Danae for Danae Rose Production, Dominique, Julian, Jabril for their love and encouragement, which they give me every time I do a show. And also I want to have a special shout out to my church family, Tiberia Baptist Church, for helping me all these years. And I have a special love and special thought of gratitude for our very own Mother Boxdale. Mother, I love you so much. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to work in the church and minister on Sundays. So it's a blessing, and thank you ever so much, everybody.
We actually have a tie. So the second winner, or the tie, is for Florence Bafomame. See here?
This is the Social Impact Award. Is she here?
I guess not.
No? Okay. I'm going to accept it on her behalf.
All right. Our presenter for the George Stoney Award for Social Impact is Julie Sturm, Partnerships Manager for Community Media.
You'll do the Social Impact Award.
Good evening. It's great to be here. The George Stoney Award for Social Impact is given for a program or producer that has had a direct positive effect on a segment of our population. This award is especially meaningful to the Partnerships team as we work on Media Share, a yearly grant program that helps Brooklyn-based nonprofits learn how to make media and move their own missions forward. The finalists for the George Stoney Award for Social Impact are
He said, you care about me more.
Mafomema, Inside Man Up,
He said,
Inc.
you're more a father to me. So there's an emptiness, and that we have to replace. There's an emptiness in these brothers that feel that no one cares. That's a human quality. I don't care how much money you have. People want to know that you generally care about them.
1 out of 3, 1 out of 4 of us.
Roseanne Green, Health and Wellness with Roseanne Green.
That is when we realize, all right, something's going on here. It was literally, you could connect the dots of black women who were experiencing symptoms, but didn't say, I have uterine fibroids, because we didn't know.
Situation with Passion to Profit, I was struck by the number of black women who actually start businesses. Like, we start businesses at record
Desiree,
numbers, but our
Valerie Carey for TOTM Talk.
That's where we are not always in the top tier. So I wanted to write something that helped women. Clearly, we had a passion for entrepreneurship. Clearly, we had a passion for being our own bosses.
As I mentioned in the book, there are over 20.
Astridge McLean, the Adopting Teens and Tweens Show.
In the United States. And they deserve forever homes. So people have literally contacted You Gotta Believe and similar organizations nationwide and have gone through the foster adoptive process and have adopted older foster teens, 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds, provided them forever homes.
Desiree Rucker for Culture Matters TV.
I thank God I did because, all of the cool kids that I was like trying to emulate in front and like, oh yeah, I'm about that life too. Right now I'm 45 and a lot of the cats are nowhere to be found.
Revealing my life.
Katrina Yvonne, Poetry for Change.
Whatever you identify with, it doesn't matter because all sorts of people get raped, right? All sorts of people have tragedy and sorrow and pain in their lives. So if my putting mine out as an open book can help someone to heal, then I'm willing to do it.
Some more get up, fall down, get up again.
Ron
take
Smith
some
for
more.
Ron Smith Star Talent Showcase.
There has to be a solution to this problem. There has to be a way that you take punches. It's not that you wouldn't take punches, but it has to be a way that you take punches. That way, when you're in Christ, you can stand up to your enemy, but the enemy's already defeated. Amen.
Thank you. And the winners of the 2017 George Stoney Award for Social Impact are two winners. Astruge McLean for the Adopting Teens and Tweens show, and Desiree Rucker for Culture Matters TV. Astruge, I know you're here, Desiree.
You look around your neighborhood and understand why certain people are behaving certain ways. And I'm saying that because sometimes it's not clear. And you may think something's wrong with you, or something's wrong with your friends or your community, but it's not. You're fighting.
I'd like to thank God for this honor, and also the BRIC family who supported me all these years in helping me to fulfill my media dreams. Thank you.
I would like to thank there's a lot of producers in the audience who really worked really hard on our show.
The issue that's on my mind is the lack of quality education.
This award is partly for you, and to our founder, Mr. Patrick O'Brien, who saw the needs of older children in care and the needs for their voice to be heard, and created You Gotta Believe. And I also wish to thank all the staff, all BRIC Media Share. If it wasn't for you, I don't know what would have happened to us in regards to developing our show. So thank you all.
Cardio in today, right? In heels. That deserves a round of applause, though.
You know, none of this would be possible without the audience.
Absolutely. And there is no audience without marketing. So our marketing department does a fantastic job of promoting the channels, the classes, and the events.